Hey, everybody. You are now listening to Queening Around with Jahni and Qui.
Hey, just queen around. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Yes,
Thank you so
it's a
much.
pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you.
Good to
Thank
see you. You look good. Oh, girl, I like them shoes. Them shoes, girl. You look good.
And we are so glad to be back with you for another show.
Yes, we are.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm proud of us, girl. We did it. We on our second one.
2 in a row.
Hey.
2 in a row. Can't tell me nothing.
Nope. I'm walking around
committed.
with my chest poked out and my head up high.
Girl, I got a crick in my back. I was in a car accident yesterday, but that is not going to stop me from being here at the greatest podcast ever.
How are you feeling, though?
Honestly, I'm in so much pain. I'm in pain. Mostly physical, but a lot emotional.
Yes, I understand that.
Emotional. I kept dreaming last night. Every time I closed my eyes, I just kept seeing myself hit that car, hit that truck. And it's like, it could have been a whole lot worse.
Oh my God.
So God is so good.
Listen.
Like, God is amazing because it could have been a hell of a lot worse.
So I will tell you that when you said it, because I had an accident back in February and I never posted online or anything about it, but I literally ran into a pole. And it was like absolute devastation.
Yes.
Because my thing was, how the heck did I just do
that? Just got right out in front of you.
But what mine was actually exhaustion. And I was flying through the church parking lot. Coming up in the sun.
Girl, I was going to a church potluck. We gotta just stop going to
church.
But
not stop. But I was running. Like I was running. Like somebody had passed their deadline. They were supposed to have something to me at 12. It was 3 and I still didn't have it. And I had been up all night the night before doing
the most.
And I was physically exhausted. And when I tell you, I looked up. It felt like. What happened was I was flying through the church parking lot and the sun hit my eye. And so I like, you know how you clench your eyes? And next thing I knew, I was laid across the steering wheel.
You know, that's dangerous. This California sun be bright in your face. It does. It happens all the time.
And the emotional trauma is unreal. Yeah. And I know it ain't like, like we just absolutely could.
You can't just brush it off.
Yeah.
You can't just brush it off because it's like we need our car to get around.
Hello, in LA?
Ain't nobody got time for no buses.
Listen.
Okay, we keep our most valuable lip gloss be right there in your car.
Girl, everything. Like my whole life is in my car.
Everything is in the car, and it's like, oh my gosh, how I'm going? And then you got to pay for it. That's like an unexpected bill. We got kids. We single mamas.
Girl,
it's just
I was literally on the floor. Like I got out the car and just dropped to the floor. The girls was like, "Get up now!"
The twins was outside jumping out the car. Ooh, look! I'm stuck behind the big old car. I'm stuck behind the truck. It just it backed out in the middle of the street. I didn't see it, and I hit it. And the kids are like, their Dietrich teeth loose, got blood coming out.
Oh, no,
their tooth is loose because they're in the seatbelt, but they're just relaxing the seatbelt because we're so close. We're like yards away from the church where we're supposed to be. It was ridiculous. But it's like the pain is so bad. And like, I don't share this with a lot of people. Like, a lot of people don't really know this about me. But like back in the day, I used to pop pills.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like after I had Dalen, and they give you Percocet.
Ooh.
They give you Percocet and Vicodin for the pain.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm young. I'm 18, 19 years old with all these prescription drugs. That's all they give you.
Access.
And, and I was smoking weed, drinking back this. I would just, put it all together, like, hey, feel good for the pain. It got fun. It was, and then next thing I know, I'm like low-key addicted. So I don't like taking pills now.
Okay.
But my back is killing me. So I moved out here to LA and there's weed everywhere. And I'm like, okay, I got cramps, my back hurt. Cause I was in an accident like 4 years ago when I first moved. I totaled my car. Car cut me off, ran a red light, cut me off and everything. And I hit it. And I didn't go get any prescription drugs. I went down to the weed man, got me a rec card, and I was just smoking weed. And then that turned out to be problematic because I don't know my dosage. Like, if you just out here just,
I'm saying, like I know.
Like, but no, it's true. Like, you don't have to, like, you just know, like, it's a chemical thing.
Right.
And it's in your body. And, people who wake up and have to have it, and have to smoke it, have to have it. It's not because you really need it. It's because your body is just telling you like
it's a different type of addiction.
It's an addiction. That's what it is. And I don't know and I don't know my dosage. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, what I'm supposed to do now? Am I supposed to just walk around with this pain? So I'm looking for some like more natural healing type situations. Maybe some with them little pins that
acupuncture.
Yes, there's this CBD bath.
The oils and stuff.
Yeah, but there's like this shower bath thingamajigam that you can get in, and they like hit you with the water, and it's infused with CBD, some type of situation. So much
new stuff out here.
So many new things. So I can't wait to try something and let y'all know how that works.
Yes, absolutely. Please let me know. I've never done anything, so that is one area where I'm like,
it's self-care. You have to.
Well, I'm saying like the beyond Tylenol and ibuprofen.
Oh yeah.
I've never done anything. I've never even smoked weed.
Girl.
Never even smoked weed.
I got stories.
Girl.
I have stories.
Okay, so that's where I'm an angel. That's where I know nothing. But you know, it sucks that you're in pain. I don't want my friend in pain.
Well, thank you. I have a smile on my face.
You do. You look gorgeous.
Black women, and that's just what we do. We push
girl, we should.
But I am definitely going to the hospital tonight. So
Amen.
For the insurance.
Can y'all hear that? Because she came to record before going to. That's called dedication.
I slept all day. I relaxed all day. It took me a hot bath, some Epsom salt, and it did not help a lot, but I relaxed. It is what it is. You gotta keep pushing.
Keep it pushing.
You gotta keep pushing.
So what we talking about today? I know we had a list. What was the first thing?
The first thing on our list is we were gonna tell our friends how we almost dated the same guy. Okay, how long have we known each other, Quiana?
Oh my God! So, and I've thought about that. Yesterday when I was sitting in service, I was like, "Man, how long have I known these people?" Because I'm not a part of y'all's church. Like we met through your church.
Yeah, because y'all babies came over and sang with us.
Yes, and then so let me back up a little bit. So before they came and sang, I actually snuck into a service one day because we didn't know about y'all.
Okay.
And like I think I told you
and when she said y'all, she means Seventh Day Adventist.
Yeah.
Because like it's different to people. Like if you're not Baptist or Kojic or Pentecostal, it's like Seventh Day Adventist. Are you a Christian?
What do they do over there? So when your pastor called and was like, "Hey, kid, y'all got a kids group that can come sing," and I was like,
But we don't know about your church.
So I was like, I'm gonna just sneak over there one evening and see what they really do over there, because I ain't sending my baby to no cult. And I'm being funny, but I just wanted to see, like,
girl, you Google Seventh Day Adventist, you see all types of everything, like cults or whatever. Like, we are Christians, we love the Lord, and
hallelujah, and they really do. They really do.
Okay.
So I snuck over one. It was during the revival. It was during the revival. So one night during the revival, I snuck over and me and the girls kind of sat like mixed in with everybody else. I didn't want nobody to know. Like, so I just came and I was like, oh my God, I love this place.
And doesn't hurt the fact that our pastor's cute. Okay, go ahead.
See, you didn't have to put me on blast like
what?
that.
I said it for me. I said it for me.
It didn't hurt that the man delivering the word was easy on the eye.
Hallelujah.
So we started coming over.
Yeah.
And so that was, gosh, my children are in the room. Girls, do y'all remember how long we've been fellowshipping?
2000.
Yeah. Like 3 years now?
Yeah, close to 3 years. Y'all came around the same time I did, because he came in 2009. I came in 2009. He came in
2009?
He came in March. I came. No, sorry. Dang.
What numbers?
Girl, it was 2014.
2014. So we came
2015.
2015. And he hadn't been there that long.
Right. He came in March. I came in August.
And
the revival was like around
September.
Yeah.
So we started coming in September.
Yeah.
And we've been coming not regularly, but ever since. So we have been since 2014.
How did we meet though?
But we met when you guys did Give Back Day. And the girls and I saw on Instagram, somebody had posted on the Breath of Life Instagram page that you guys were going out and feeding the homeless. And and the girls was like, we want to go. So I called Pastor Hamilton. And I was like, do you mind if me and Mike? He's like, come on down. So we literally showed
Action Day. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
and so we just showed up at the thing with all the people, and you was, and I don't know how, but you and Don was like, "Come on, follow us." And I was like, "Okay."
Shout out Don. Shout out my friend, my sister
I love
Dawn.
y'all. And then I've been following y'all ever since. I've been chasing y'all around ever since. Like, I love my friends. They're my friends.
Yeah, and then you brought the babies around, and we love kids. And
yes.
We got them involved. So so we've been friends for a minute. So the odds that we would
the odds
that we would be attracted to or courted by the same gentleman.
Oh my God.
And we're not gonna say his name.
Nope, not gonna do it.
We're not gonna say his name.
I ain't gonna do it.
We're gonna call him Black.
Yes.
So that's a common African American name in the hood. Black. man.
So one day I get a message from her saying,
Hey girl, I'm on this date now. And I see that me and you got the same guy in common. Like we got you in common.
And I was like, girl, run.
And then what I say? I was like, but that was so long ago. Maybe he changed.
I was like, listen, the way my situation is set up and the way my energy is, the things that I picked up off of that juju.
Look, I'm just happy that we are friends to the point where you can be like, go ahead, sis.
No,
I'm nobody's hater.
Listen,
like, go ahead. Like,
and that's
you learn for yourself. I'm just gonna give you.
And that's what I told her. I was like, girl, if you
as
think
a friend, not a hater, not somebody trying to block, not somebody trying to think that it didn't work for me, so it's not gonna work for you either. It was just like, go ahead, boo.
Well, because here's my thing, and this is genuinely the way I feel about friends. Now, let me back up a little bit, because had it been something where I had been with this man for like 5 years,
that wouldn't even have been a question. Right, and I wouldn't even thought about saying, but girl, no, it was a long time ago. Like, that wouldn't even have been so I was like, oh, okay, that's boo thing. Okay.
It was like 2 dates, maybe 2 dates,
right,
and a few phone conversations,
right,
and
that was enough to know
that was enough for me to know that he was a no for me.
Big no.
But I was in my heart of hearts, I am like team Black love. And so in my heart of hearts, I was like, okay, but if he has changed, maybe I was a kicker for some change in this man's life. Maybe
like if we got married, I would shout you out.
Yes,
like I
could cheers. Like, yes, she did it. God is good and love wins.
Look, that's me. Like, when my friends like, this my new friend I'm talking to, I'm like, oh, okay, I like him. So when y'all get married, y'all can shout me out. So I can be like, so when I stand up at y'all wedding, I could be like, I was there from the beginning. I was a fan of y'all from the beginning.
I supported this.
Me.
I'm invested.
I'm practicing my speech for your wedding.
Yes.
Like, that's how I am.
Yes. And so, that being said, in my heart of hearts, I was like, okay, I want some things that I knew about him. He was controlling and manipulative, and he was aggressive, and not a good kind of aggressive. Because for those who know me know that I was a domestic violence survivor, and it was a very traumatic situation, and it was something where he said, like, he would tell me, like, oh, I'm not your type, and I'm like, okay. But it was because he wanted me to fight for him. Like, he wanted me to be like, no, you are my type. Like, no. If you're telling me you're not my type, then baby, you're not my type. Because the man that's going to come into my life, he going to know you mine, I'm yours, we it. And I said, I my words to him were, I told myself I would never be with another man that didn't want me. And he was like, yeah, your ex-husband really did a number on you. You should be over that by now. And I was like, the audacity.
The mitigate. God.
You can't tell anyone who has been through something traumatic how long it takes for them to heal.
Never.
But he claims to be this like Christian spiritual advisor type person. Like, that was his claim at that time, was like, I wrote this book and I'm telling men and women how to get it together. No, my dude, you need to get it together.
He tall, he's sexy.
He fine.
He's so
fine.
He's so, and he got a lot going on. He well educated, but the conversation, ours didn't even go past like text messages over the app. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, hey, let's go ahead, let's hang out. And I was like, but by the way,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I homeschool.
Mm-hmm.
So like, let's just meet somebody super casual, you know what I'm saying? They can do their thing, we could talk, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's kind of like, we just happened to meet up. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was going to be a big old thing. It's not like I'm going to see you, I'm going to be all up on you, hugging on you, or whatever. So if we just happened to be at Starbucks at the same time, a place that my kids
have a conversation.
And have a conversation.
What's the harm?
What's the harm in that? And my kids be over here because they like to get their little cappuccinos, the little vegan cappuccinos. Or non-caffeine, whatever you call them. You know what I mean? And they got Wi-Fi, so my kids are all 4 places with Wi-Fi. And they are cool, fine, doing homework, whatever. Mm-hmm. So if we just happen to meet there, I don't see what the problem is. Oh, you got a lot going on. Wait, what? Don't be speaking out over my situation. My situation is pretty great.
I like my situation. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Wouldn't change it for the world. Anybody who's gonna come over and
need to feel the same way.
Will be okay with that. So I just, you know, and after I told him, like, you know, that just sounds like something that you gotta deal with. But me, I'm cool. Like, you know, I don't need you to speak up that over my life. And I got crickets from there. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I was too much for him.
See, it's okay, because both of us are. Listen, when the time is right, the Lord is going to bring somebody who's going to be able to handle all of this. Ooh, don't. See, she just did a body roll, y'all. Right now, I wish we had video, because she just did a body roll. She was not ready.
I was not ready. She was not ready. That, but all of this. Yes.
So, but that being said,
confident in who you are.
Thank you.
And what you got going on.
But that's the key, because if we were not confident in who we were and what we had going on, that little sucker might have been able to do a number on us.
Yeah.
But that's the value of self-esteem and loving yourself, to know when something is in alignment with your like vision for your life. Because girl, listen, whoever comes into my life, we need to match. You need to look at my kids and not see them as anything other than the greatest blessing to come into your life too. Because listen, they have saved my life 1,000 times over, because my love for them and their love for me is like just abundantly above and beyond. And therefore, we equal greatness.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I am great. I'm the greatest.
I am the greatest. And whoever comes into my life needs to know that even with my scars, and I'm not talking about physical scars, I'm talking about the emotional scars. Even with those things, I am still okay. Like, I'm still lovable. I am still deserving of love.
All of our queens need to know this.
Yes.
Take heed.
That is a part of being the queen that you are, is loving even the scars. And I'm not saying that like you gotta go through all of that to get to where we are, but love yourself for who you are today. Love yourself regardless of what you've been through. Love yourself regardless of what you're going through, and know that you are worthy of whatever your heart desires. Amen.
Amen.
I think I just preached.
I think you preached it. I think you preached it.
I wasn't supposed to do that, but hey, the Lord says speak, it's all spoken. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
But that being said, self-confidence and all that.
Yes.
You know who comes to mind?
Who?
Lizzo.
Did you see her on the cover of Vogue?
I did not see her on the cover. Wait,
she looked pretty on the cover of Vogue. Look, let me see. This little black number.
Oh, honey, she looks gorgeous.
Yes.
Now, I know Lizzo, one of the reasons that she comes to mind for me is because she exudes self-confidence. Like, to me, she exudes confidence, and I know some people find her annoying, and it makes me laugh, because she's not doing nothing that Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim, all them other chicks in the hip hop world, all of them been showing us they behinds. Beyonce, they've been showing us they behinds for how many, 20 plus years we've been looking at skinny girls behinds. Sure. And now this big girl that come on the scene and she's like, oh, y'all gonna look at me too? And everybody's annoyed.
Everybody's not annoyed. I think we're just annoyed at the whole narrative of how black women coon. Sometimes when you get that check, when you sign on a dotted line, you know that you have to be a clown for a little bit. You have to not be the queen that you are. You are the court jester. And you are still in the court, so we love you regardless.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on nobody. I don't because there are some naked pictures of me walking around like
Girl?
some VHS. Woo! Some VHS. And my only defense is I was underage. If you ever see it, but I'm just saying, like there are some things of me going out around here that I have gotten less money than Lizzo gets for showing her behind. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so it's not even about that in general. Like about her specifically, it's just what we go through to get the bag.
Okay, so that is a part. I guess it's the part of the game. Like if you would want to play the game, because I look at other people. Like what was that chick name? Jasmine Sullivan. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Jasmine Sullivan could sing her behind off. Mm-hmm. Where is she? Where is she? Like seriously, no. Like, do you know where she is?
I mean, no, she's not in my back pocket. Okay. But I mean, we can Google her. But I mean, I'm sure she's somewhere singing, doing what she loves. I know she's not on the top 100.
She's not.
She's not where Cardi B is. She's not where Lizzo is.
And I mean, listen, I love Cardi. Oh my God, y'all just don't even know how much I love Cardi. I love Cardi. Let me say this. Say it like this. I love Cardi in spite of Cardi. Because when I look at Cardi and I look at some of the things that she does and I look at some of the things that she says, and I'm like, girl, shut up. Stop. Why are you doing that? But I love her story. I love that she was the underdog. I love that she came up. I wish for her that she could have come up without some of the baggage that she had to come up with. Like without the stripper mentality, without the sell yo hoo-ha to make it regardless. I mean, like there's a video out there of her saying like, girl, you should never be broke because you all, as long as you got a hoo-ha, mm-hmm. you got, and it's like, no, that's not what we want our daughters to hear. That's not what we want them to know.
In her defense, she ain't never claimed to be nobody's role model.
And you are absolutely right.
A lot of these women, they don't really say I'm a role model.
They
for
don't.
Young girls.
They don't. They don't claim to be.
And so that's why it's like you can't hate on them.
No, I can't hate on them.
For those who are hating, and for those who are like really being like extra, like very derogatory towards, like that's not my place.
No,
that's not my place. And so that's not your place either to do that.
I say that as you say that, it hits me that I say the same thing about people in ministry. Like the same thing that you just said about people having their places. Because, you know, people get on people like T.D. Jakes, Joel Osteen. Like they say like they should be doing X, Y, Z. But at Kanye and what he's done, people say like, and my defense is all of us play a role. And I think it's the same that term.
In preachers, I feel it's a little bit different because you are self-proclaiming as the flock of, as a shepherd of your flock.
Right.
Like you like that's one of your main goals.
It's to bring in.
That's one of your
So
points
as you say that, like looking at Kanye, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I'm not a fan. Okay. I am not a fan.
Okay.
What I'm looking at, though, is how many people he's bringing in. How many people is he actually touching, and how many?
No, that's all false. I don't believe
you don't think it.
Ain't nobody sitting here saying, "Oh, I love Jesus because of Kanye."
But they're saying, what is he talking about?
Listen, nah, bruh, nah. I'm not finna bite that apple. I don't know, maybe, because I smoked a lot of weed growing up, so maybe I'm getting something mixed up. But I remember there was this one video. It was like, you don't remember, like Thriller was a whole video, like movie type. Kanye West had one.
Did he?
And it was a long time ago.
Okay.
It was like, I think before the accident.
Oh.
Okay. I think it was like before the accident. He had one out. And it was like these angels fell from heaven. Right, like it was. They was high and they was like coming fast and fell from heaven, and then they was going through this whole change of trying to fit in, and then they end up being bad, and then they end up being. And just from that, I got so many bad vibes from him, just from someone being in church all my life. No matter, even though I've done so much dirt in my life, certain things like I discern certain things, and I didn't know what it was at that time. All I know is that wasn't right. That was demonic. Something ain't right with this bruh. I don't know what's going on. I thought his name was Cain. And I was like, Cain killed Abel. So I was
Know your Bible stories.
So I was like, I don't know about this brother here. And it's just like he's always resurfaced, and then
in different forms
and come up, and you see, and you don't really follow people, but you're in the limelight. People notice what you're doing because you're always in the news or whatever. And I've never been a fan. And then then to listen to his like ex-girl talk about him and stuff, like when she did that poem, like he really got on and left it for a white girl.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was, I'm not a fan. And just as long story short, I don't believe nobody's coming to Jesus through Kanye West. You don't think so? No, I don't. I feel like these people have already just need a cute way to come to the Lord. You know what I mean? Some people...
But if they came...
Right, but...
That's what matters, right?
That's all that matters. But I don't give Kanye no glory for that at all. That's Jesus. That's the Holy Spirit. I don't give Kanye no props for that. I don't give no person... Like, they want to give pastors all these passes for, getting the most members and stuff like that to join your church. I don't give you no glory for that, bro, because when you're up there preaching, you're saying the words from God.
This is
all
still about God.
Is bringing it from God. So,
okay. Well, guess what?
Chicken butt. 1 5 cents a cup. Want some? Oh, sorry. I'm a kid. I'm a big old kid.
Our time is up. That's what I was going to tell you.
Why is our time up?
Because
who says our time is got to be up?
Listen, we agreed to a set amount of time. We are so far over our time on today.
Well, I need to go back. We need to go reevaluate this contract. Where's that? I ain't signed nowhere that say we have to do it. But I think let's just be decent in order.
Yes, let's be decent in order. So,
I like talking to you.
I enjoy it.
I like talking to my friends. I hope y'all like listening to us.
Now listen, I hope y'all like listening to us.
Please put in the comments if I sound too crazy when I'm talking.
So if you know, I know we like literally over our time, but I just have to acknowledge that this time I didn't laugh as much into the mic because last time
you was laughing.
I was laughing so hard, but I was really enjoying myself. So I hope that my laugh is subdued this week, but I'm laughing in my soul just as hard.
Okay, y'all please listen. Like, share, subscribe, comment.
So we set up an Instagram, a Facebook, and Twitter.
We got tweet. We tweet.
We tweeting.
Oh,
we ain't got nothing on it yet. I mean, they just there. So follow us, like us, comment, share, tell a friend, tell a phone, tell a friend, tell a Pam.
Each one.
Tell somebody. All right. Until next time, y'all.
Oh, thank you,
audience. Thank you for your participation. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. All right, bye-bye.